Now on to cash flows. Cash flow is defined as the difference between money flowing into and money flowing out of a business or a household. Positive cash flow is where more money is flowing into a business or household than is flowing out. Negative cash flow is more money flowing out of the business or the household than is flowing into it. Why are cash flows important? Now, this comes up in the exam any time a cash flow comes up. This question is always asked: why are cash flows important? They're important, one, to see when money is due to come in, to identify times of large expenditure, forecasts times with problems when problems with liquidity arise, can highlight the need to reduce expenditure, and can identify that cash surpluses in one month need to be saved for other months when expenditure is high. Now let's have a look at a household budget. Where does the money come from? Household budgets estimate the income and expenditure a household is likely to receive and spend. Income would come from salaries, loans, investments that are cashed in, and of course any interest. Expenditure can be fixed, irregular, or discretionary. Fixed, which must be paid: mortgage, insurance, rent, that a fixed amount every month. Irregular, must be paid, but the amount can vary, would be electricity, food and clothing. And then of course discretionary, non-essential, for example entertainment and holidays. Now, cash flows for a business, questions to be asked: are the estimates of the amounts of money coming in and the amounts of money leaving, are they realistic? Are seasonal factors taken into account? Right, for example, at Christmas time, it may be very heavy in terms of money leaving the business. The next question that would be asked would be, for example, trade credit. How long do we give our customers to pay us, and how long do we expect to get from our suppliers before we can pay them? Do we expect bad debts? Are taxes taken into account, such as VAT, PAYE, corporations tax? And what about expenditure for expansion? Have we included that in our cash flows? Now, a question that also comes up is: outline the similarities and differences between households and businesses with regard to cash flow. Let's look at the similarities. Each must earn sufficient finance to cover their needs. Each must manage their money and get the best use of it. Each must plan their finance and must plan a cash flow forecast. Each should use banking services to make financial management easier. Each must complete relevant forms. Each must keep records of their financial affairs. Obviously, for businesses, these will be an awful lot more. Each should communicate regularly with financial institutions, and each regularly reviews the finances as circumstances change. For example, you may decide there might be a First Holy Communion coming up, there might be a wedding coming up, so circumstances will change. It might be that you're moving house. Differences: more finances flowing through a business than through a household. Fair enough. Households spend less time managing their money. Like, for example, the household manager, mom or your dad, might look at it once every couple of months, whereas in a business it will probably be every week. Households borrow less than businesses. Businesses must keep more detailed records. For example, they have to keep invoices, VAT returns, all that kind of stuff. More details must be supplied by businesses when opening bank accounts or seeking loans. And interest on loans and overdrafts is tax deductible for businesses. It is not tax deductible for a household. I would learn 4 similarities and 4 differences.